Dreamers, welcome back. It feels like it's been a while since I've done an update on my project polish, and I was actually sitting down a couple of nights ago to see where I was and kind of take stock myself, and I didn't realize how many of the polishes that I had finished and how many only had one manicure left. So this is going to be quite the update. So let's start off with where I began, and my goal was to completely fill out this color wheel with polishes that I had finished up. And I actually started right here with this polish, and I still have that one going. That is L'Oreal's Charmed, I'm Sure. And this is the lightest color that I have in this project. And so I used it for a little bit, but then we were in kind of the cold months, and I just wasn't feeling it, so I didn't use it a whole lot. I am probably about halfway, I would say halfway done. I'm at that line right there. So I will continue to work on that, and now that spring is rolling in, maybe I'll be feeling that polish a little bit more. So let's see, then I finished up a whole bunch of stuff. So the next one that I finished off was this red right here, and that is Madame Glam's Boss Lady. And I really did like this color, and I liked this polish. There's still kind of a tiny bit in the bottom, but as I'm sitting there and I'm trying to drip it, it's taking so long to get anything out. I don't even think that I have a full manicure left, so I'm calling it finished. I mostly use this one on my toes. I pretty much used it on my toes every time that I did my toes since I started this project, as well as on my nails a little bit too. So I am happy to see it go, because I do have other reds that I like better than this one. I think my favorite red of all time is OPI's I'm Not Really a Waitress, and I did get a new bottle of that for Christmas, so I'm excited for this red to be done so that I can start wearing that red. But that is another polish finished. Okay, let's keep on moving around. So the next one that I finished up was this dark green, and I did finish that up since the last update. That was Julep's Kendra. And I like the julep polishes. I think they're a little tiny bit thick, and so I do struggle with them a little bit. If you haven't followed my channel, I was a nail biter from the time that I was 5-6 years old all the way up until the time that I was like 35, 36. So I don't have a lifetime of practicing doing my nails. I'm getting better at it, but sometimes these thicker polishes are a bit of a challenge for me, and I have a tendency to flood my cuticle and make a huge mess with them. So I am trying to kind of go through all of my julep polishes. I subscribed to it for several months, and I haven't been subscribed to it for a while, so I did really like this color. I liked that really fun green color for the winter, but I am glad that it has passed on. Let's see, continuing to work around. Okay, this one right here. I also finished that very, very pale color. That was Zoya's Rue, and I will be honest with you, I did not like this color. I'm glad that it's done, that it's over with. I painted Taylor's nails with this quite a few times, and that's part of the reason why it's gone. There was also, did not end up being a fan of this color. I think it was the wrong shade of pale for my nails, and when I did it on my toes, I didn't like it either. So glad that that one is gone. I've only had 2 Zoya polishes before, and I wasn't really completely thrilled with the colors. So I think I'm going to give Zoya another try and try out a couple of different colors. I did end up having to pour a little bit of this out because it got down towards the bottom it was very, very thick and sticky, and I put some, you know, thinner in there and kind of mixed it around, and anyway, there was a mishap with knocking over the bottle while I was doing that, but I probably lost, I want to say 3 nails worth of one manicure, so I still ended up using it all. I also finished up the next one on the wheel, which is this dark blue one. That was another julep polish, and that was Julep's Octavia. Again, I kind of had the same problem with this one that I do with the Madame Glam. There is a tiny bit in the bottom left, not enough for even a full hand of a manicure, and when I tried to kind of drip it out, it was just coming out so slow that it wasn't even worth trying to see if I could get a full manicure, so I'm calling it done. I liked this color, but I liked this formula a little bit less than the green one. I think it was a little bit thicker. I had a bit harder of a time applying it, and I think that because it was a little bit thicker, it took longer to dry, and it seemed like every single time that I used this polish, I messed up at least one nail. So I have to say I am kind of glad that it's gone. The next one is still in rotation, and that is this gray one. I am pretty close to being done, and it will definitely be done probably by the next update. I am right there. This is L'Oreal's Grecian Goddess. I put this in the project because I thought that I would really like this color. I like the formula. I like the brush. The brushes on these are a little bit angled, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but the brushes are a little bit angled on each side, so I think that it makes it very easy to apply for me. I like the thickness of the formula. These smell very, very strong. In fact, I just got a nice little whiff of it when I opened that. So there are some days where my sense of smell is terrible, but then every now and then I'll be able to smell like a normal person, and if I can smell like a normal person, I can't use these L'Oreal polishes on that day because they just smell too strong for me. But I found out I'm just really not crazy about this color. I have other grays that I like better. I think that this one is a little bit too on the blue side for me, so I'm going to be excited to finish that up. I did finish off this polish right here, which is this kind of pink iridescent-y polish. This was Julep's Love, and it looks like there's some still in the bottom, but I have tried and I've tried to get it out, and I think it's just either too thick and hardened, or that glitter is just clumped together, but it will not come out. I've even sat this like upside down and tried to get enough of it down, and there's probably enough for one nail left. So I did use this as a topper for some of the time that I used it, and other times that I used it, I just did a manicure with it. I probably had 3 left by the time that I put this in, and I didn't mark it from where I started. So I finished that one up in February, right around Valentine's Day. So that is another polish down. 5 polishes down. This next one that is on here, which is this kind of deep red color, this is Wet n Wild's Under Your Spell. And in the bottle, it looks like this really pretty red color. And the way that it comes out on my nails, and this is three coats, it just looks kind of like a muddy brown, and I don't like it at all. I have tried and tried and tried to make this look like the red that it looks like when I look at the bottle, but it just doesn't. So I'm actually going to declutter this one because I don't like it at all. Okay, so now we are all up to brand new polishes that I have added. Well, I guess these two I added since my last update, but they are leaving, one finished, one decluttered. So since my last update, I have finished 5 polishes. I'm decluttering 1. I have 2 left from the original, so I am adding 4 more, which finishes off my wheel. So once I finish these 6 polishes, I will be done with this project, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to do from there. So let's finish off this discussion, and then we'll come back to that. So the next one that I added is this green color. I thought that that would be really fun for spring. And this is a little sample size of the OPI, and I always forget that these don't have the names on them. But this was from the New Orleans collection, from that little sample size deal. And these little sample ones tend to dry up on me faster. So I want to go ahead and use this spring before it dries out. I am right there. So I probably have maybe 4 manicures before that runs out. Then this next one right here, this platinum one, which is also what I have on my nails right now, is another little sample from that New Orleans collection. And I do know that this one is called Take a Rite on Bourbon. Is that correct? Am I telling you the right thing? Yes, Take a Rite on Bourbon. I did just recently go to Ulta and purchase a full size of that, so I want to go ahead and finish off this little bottle. I love this color. I always get compliments every time I wear it, and again, I'm about right there, so I probably have 4 uses of this before that one is gone. Then this next one, I have been dying for purple nail polish lately for some reason. And I don't have very many, and I didn't really have much luck finding the kind of purple that I was looking for when I went to Ulta. So I pulled this one out. It is another one of the L'Oreal polishes. I am trying to kind of go through my L'Oreal polish collection because I have had these for a little while, and I think I don't want them to go bad just sitting there on my shelf. So this one is called Wild and Free, and it's a really great fun purple. I think it'll be really fun to wear this spring, and this one is pretty much brand new. I've used it maybe once or twice, so starting from scratch on that one. And then the last one, which finishes off the wheel, is this pink right here, another super fun color for spring, and that is OPI's Hey Baby, and it was from the Gwen Stefani collection. And this is going to be my new go-to toe color because I don't really have a toe color that I like out of these to use. So, but I will also use this on my nails. I really like this pink. It's one of my favorites, but as I was looking through my collection at Spring Colors, I noticed that I have probably 3 bottles of polish that are really similar to this. So I decided to throw this one in, and I am about right there currently. So those are the 6 that I have going. L'Oreal's Charmed, I'm sure. L'Oreal's Grecian Goddess, L'Oreal's Wild and Free. It's like the L'Oreal Project Polish. But like I said, I don't want these to go bad, so I'm trying to kind of use them up. And then I have the 3 OPIs, the 2 little minis from the New Orleans collection, and Hey Baby. So those are the 6 that I have going currently. We will just see where that goes. So like I said, my goal was to completely fill up a color wheel with polishes that I had finished. I am 6 away from completing that goal. So leave me a comment down below and let me know, do you like this idea of trying to fill up a color wheel? Should I do it again? Or should I switch and do my favorite polishes of the month or the season? I'm thinking seasonal might be a little bit better and kind of focus on those polishes for the season. So leave me a comment down below and let me know which type of project polish that you would like to see, color wheel or seasonal favorites. So leave me that comment down below, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell so that you get reminders when I have new videos come up. Give this video a thumbs up if you like nail polish or project polish videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.